Luxembourg. But also just kiss. So what we're going to do is we're going to get onto bulbapp.com, bulbapp.com. And then we're going to also do attendance. Too many tabs. Too many tabs. And you guys need to be able to see what I'm doing. Twin Peaks. There it is. Okay, there I am. Right. So if you're here in chat, please let me know. That way I can mark you as one does. I have way too many. Not grade book. Attendee. Okay. Need to see all your pretty pictures. Look at that. Are you winning, son? Oh, thanks, bud. One of my former students. He's not here this year, but he's last year. So Kaylee's here. Sebastian's here. Jordan's here. No Haley Freeman. Is Haley here normally on A days? She is, right? I don't know. McDonald's, are you here? Camden, Leah, Mac, are you here? It's so weird calling somebody else Mac. Let me know if you're here so I can mark you here. Otherwise, I gotta mark you absent. I'll submit attendance at the end of class. Ish. Yeah, the plan is to give you time after I do a little thing with you to work on your portfolios and ask questions, make sure you feel comfortable enough. Hopefully by the end of this week, you'll feel a little less nervous about this whole portfolio process, as I know it's new, it's weird, it's kind of like floaty. Like, it's not normal school where it's like grounded and you know, like, I turn in homework, I get good grades. That's how the system works. Here it's a little bit different, so I know it can be a little intimidating. We're gonna get you comfortable. So if you're on bulbapp.com, is everybody on there? You are still struggling to sign in, correct? I think I can fix that. Google Classroom was important. Now I think it's give that a try. All right, Max here, Evan's here. All right, cool. We'll mark you here. Mac. Love this shirt. Evan is here. We got Camden and Cameron. We're getting on bulbapp.com and we're making sure you guys are actually registered. Turns out all my algebra kids aren't, but we're gonna fix that. It turns out there was an error with Google Classroom that was preventing you guys from doing the thing that you needed to do. So we're gonna fix that today, and then we're gonna give you time at the end to kind of work on your portfolio. That's the plan. That is the plan. You sent that email to me? Okay, cool. Consent form. I am now officially your dad. Wait, what? I have to, wait, what? What? Are you under the age of 13? I have to literally mail it in. Are you kidding me? I'm not doing that. Hi, Haley. All right, we'll come up with a different plan. Okay. Cameron, Camden, and Leah, let me know when you're here so we can get you hooked up. If you're having trouble typing in chat, just send me an email. Here's what I'm gonna do. You just hang tight, and I'll help you at the end of class. We'll have time. All right, everybody else, here's what we're doing. So once you go to bulbapp.com, you're gonna click on your name and go to groups, and you're gonna notice that you're not a part of a single group. Okay? Haley, I love that picture, by the way. Kermit's my bro. And you're gonna go to join group. You're gonna click that. When you get to join group, it's gonna ask you to type in a code. You're gonna type in Algebra period 6/7's code that I put over there on the board. For those of you playing along at home, here's the code that you need to type in. It is G3K JWW. You'll type that in. There it is in chat for you guys to be able to see it. So do that, and then hit join. Again, how I got there was I clicked on my name, I clicked on groups, and I went to join group. After you do that, what I want you to do is I want you to go to your home page. So again, go back here, click on profile. Code is up on the board. It's the bottom one. AP6/7. That's your period. So G3K JWW. After you're done, go to your profile. So again, click your name. Whoops. Click your name. Go to profile. And I want you to create a collection. And what I'm doing is I created 2 different folders. You can call them whatever you want, but one folder is going to be the thing that you're going to be like turning in, right? So anything in that folder I know is going to be graded at the end of the week. And the other is going to be all your other crap, okay? So stuff that's not ready yet, that you're still working on, you're not ready to turn it in, or maybe you don't like it anymore and so you took it out of the thing that you normally turn in. Or the stuff that hasn't been published yet because you haven't had anybody look at it or comment on it, right? So that would go in this folder right here. I called mine a drafts folder. That's where all my other crap goes. And the stuff that I want graded, quote unquote, goes in the portfolio folder. You can call it whatever you want. But yeah, create those collections. The portfolio folder, whatever you're going to call it, make sure that when you go to it, if you go to this little More tab, that it allows it to be visible to your class. I have it visible to all my classes, but you would go here, you'd click, and then you type in whatever class you want it to be visible to, whatever group. It should autofill or give you options. If you have work that you did previously, like on Thursday, Friday, that you want to go in that folder, dropping it in that folder won't make it visible. You have to make sure you go in and publish it. So we'll talk about that next. Kaylee, are you good? Did you guys make your folders, you two? The portfolio folder or whatever? Okay. And did you make it public? Awesome. Or whoever, visible to the group. Make sure you include the group in there as well. All right, so if you had old images or old pages in that and you drag and drop them into that new folder, make sure you click it and look at a page that you've already done and go to publish and make sure that it has the class in here, okay? After this week, when you start making new stuff, if you make it in that folder to begin with, if that folder is visible to the class, then everything in it will be. But if you did old stuff and dropped it in there, you'll have to go back in and change it to make it visible. I'm using a lot of words right now. Words are hard. Are we okay? Haley, are you all right? Sometimes I talk and I'm like, there's no way in hell you have been talking about. And you're like, no, we get it. And I go, bunch of liars, suck-ups. Go. Yeah, if you're ready, like on Thursday, fingers crossed, we'll do our first little like conference and talk about what your grade should be, right? Put it in the go to my page. So all the stuff that you want me to grade or view at the end of the week will go in this folder right here. Okay? Right, the one that you made the portfolio folder. Everything else will go in here, including the stuff that's published but you don't want me to grade it or what. When you publish something, it's telling me that you want someone to comment on it. That's it. If you want to have it graded, then you need to put it in that. That's the difference. People online, if you're here and haven't told me you're here, please do so I can mark you here. Mark you present. If you want to join other groups as well, let's say you have a friend in first hour that you want them to view your stuff, even though they're not algebra and they're geometry, that's totally fine. If you feel more comfortable with them critiquing your work or you critique theirs, you can join that group. If you want, you can join all of them. That's fine. Next year, if I was to do this over, I'd probably just put everybody in the same group. I was trying to use Google Classroom, and as we saw, it didn't. All right, cool. So that's cool, Mac. Don't worry about it. We're doing the same thing tomorrow, more or less. I just want you guys to feel comfortable with this website and comfortable with how the process is going to work. And then eventually what's going to happen, it's going to be kind of like in an English class where you have like work in class and then you have a book that you read outside, right? I'll give you time in class to work on this stuff. What's up, Cameron? I'll mark you here. I'll give you time to work on this stuff, but I'm not going to give you 3 days straight like I have, since Thursday. So if you're working on this at home, it should be because you want to. Like, you like this problem, it's fun, it's inspiring, right? Otherwise, I'll give you a little bit of class time. You might have to do a little bit outside. Depends on what you want to do, right? But I'll try to give you some. So Camden, Leah, we're just waiting on you guys. If you're here, let me know. But that's the plan. Cameron, if you're late showing up, ask your brother what we were doing and make sure you're set up and good to go. We'll double check it tomorrow. You can also go back and watch the YouTube video. After this records, it automatically uploads to my YouTube channel, I believe. You can just go on there and watch it if you're absent. So that's all we're doing today. Again, I gave you that email for the class playlist. For those of you guys that are tuning in now, check your email. There should be a playlist where you can submit music. Don't submit music during a breakup. That probably you'll regret that later. But we'll listen to it randomly in class when I give you guys time to work on stuff. That's the idea. Make sure you go back through and make those folders visible and those pages you created, all the work visible that you want graded or looked at. I'm going to turn off the stream now. Leah and Camden, if you show up late, send me an email. I'll see you guys tomorrow. The rest of the time is yours to work on portfolio stuff. Make sure it's visible to me.